What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, thanks for tuning in. So today is a very exciting video. As most of you guys probably can assume, today is the day that I got the brand new set of wheels and tires on the truck, and I have to say it looks absolutely killer. I'm looking at it right now. It's right there, and it looks so mean and so good. It's just awesome. Everything that I thought or I was trying to go for, this hit the nail on the head. I wasn't 100% sure on the setup. I'll be completely honest, I was a little nervous going through all this stuff because I wasn't quite sure how it was all going to come together, how it was going to fit on the truck, and it is perfect. Like, I don't think it could have been any better than how it is now. It just all worked out. So for those of you that didn't watch the last video, I got a brand new set of 20x10 -19 offset hostile sprockets. They came in the kind of they call it the asphalt black. It's kind of a mix between a matte black and a polished black. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. I would say, if you haven't seen the video of me unboxing those, to go check them out. But in all reality, I'm about to show you guys the entire setup on the truck now, so there's not much point in that. I don't know how much more there is to say about it. It took quite a while for them to mount these things on the wheels, so I sat around in the shop for quite a while waiting for them to figure out, just antsy as all get out, waiting to see it. But it's finally done, and man, does it look freaking awesome. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. Alrighty guys, there we go. There's your good look at the new wheels and tires for the Powerstroke build. I don't know about you, I absolutely love them. Let me know what you guys think about them in the comments below. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts on them. Whether you like them or not, let me know. I'd like to know what you guys think. Originally, I was kind of thinking I was going to go with the Nitto Ridge Grapplers. Those things have become extremely popular, and I can totally tell why. They're pretty awesome looking tires. I ended up finding out that I was actually able to get a very good discount on these Goodyear Duratracs, and so that's why I ended up going with these, not through sponsorship or anything. For those of you that might be members of USAA Insurance, you can get a 25% discount on all Goodyear tires. Just so you know, I didn't know about this until about a week ago, and when I found that out, of course I went and looked up, and they have the Wrangler Duratracs, which I grew up in Colorado, where it snows a ton, and because of that, a lot of people actually run these tires because they have very good traction in the snow. I don't think I've ever heard somebody in person talk down about these tires. There are some reviews online that's saying that they're loud or that they don't last as long as they should, but overall, I would say the vast majority of reviews and everything I've seen and read, people seem to really, really, really like these tires and speak pretty highly about them. And for me personally, I wasn't quite sure how well I would like the look of them. I didn't know how aggressive they would be in person, and I could say I absolutely love them. They're not over the top like a straight mud tire, but they're not more of an all-terrain tire. They're a very good hybrid, a lot like those Nitto Ridge Grapplers are. I think it's a really, really good combination without going over the top mud style and not looking like a street tire. I think they look absolutely killer. So I'm really glad I went with those. I was able to save a little bit of money on them, and I think they look awesome. So that makes me very, very happy. Now, I did think about going with 35-inch tires instead of 33s, and as you can see, kind of right there, the 33s do look a hair small inside the wheel wells when it's sitting straight on and straight forward. That being said, when I'm at full lock or when I'm turning, they are within probably under an inch of rubbing, whether it's passing in front of the bumper. It's very close to rubbing there and very close to rubbing on the fender liner. So I thought about going with 35-inch tires. I still think they would look pretty sweet dead on, but there's absolutely no way I would get 35s on here without it rubbing. And of course, sure enough, that's what just about everybody said. Everybody online pretty much says that without cutting, you're going to have to go with a 4-inch lift to clear 35s. You can put 35s on a leveled, but you're going to end up having to cut things, and I can say from my experience now that that is 100% accurate. I might be able to fit 35s on here, but there's no way I would be able to do it without trimming the bumper and without trimming the fender liner. It's not the end of the world for me if I had to do that, but I do like the fact that I don't have to do any cutting on this truck. I can keep it clean. So the hubcaps up here, as you guys probably saw back there, I have the hostile hubcaps on there, and I don't up here, and that is because I have manual locking hubs, and the hubcap, well, one, if I put the hubcaps on, it would block it, and two, the hubcaps won't actually fit over the top of the hub. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is actually taking the hubcap and measuring how big that locker is on it, and then just cutting a hole centered out through the middle of the hubcap, so I can still have that little bit of a cleaner look while still being able to functionally use my manual lockers. I do wish that I could have the full hubcap on like those ones, because I think they look sweet with it. But overall, I don't think it'll be that bad. So I mentioned this in the last video of why I went by 20 by 10s instead of 20 by 12s. That is because I wanted the rims to actually sit inside the rubber of the wheel. And it doesn't show up great on camera, but it's a good solid inch, if not more, that the rim is protected by the rubber of the tire, which is exactly what I wanted. And one concern I had with that was I wanted to be able to have a little bit of stance on my truck, meaning that I wanted the tires, or the wheels and tires, to stick out a little bit, and I wasn't sure how well the -19 offset would be able to do that. And to be completely honest, I'm really happy with it. It doesn't look crazy. It's not sticking out crazy wide like a skateboard or anything, but I think it gave it a nice stance. So for those of you wondering, this is what a -19 offset would look like on this body style of truck. Probably sticks out past the fenders up here. I can't get it that close because of the grill guard, but up front it's probably a good solid 2 inches past the fenders, and then back there, I think it's a little bit, or the body is a little bit wider back there, so it doesn't stick out quite as far, but it's still probably a solid inch or so sticking out past the body line of the truck, as you can see, maybe more. But yeah, just so you guys know, that's what -19 offset looks like. -19 is not very common. You usually see -24 on this size of wheel. Hostile likes to do their own thing apparently, which is fine. I'm super happy with this. I don't think I would be able to clear negative 44 offset without rubbing because of the way it changes the angle of the turning of the tires and everything. And then of course the Duratracs, as you can see, a little bit of a closer look up at the tread. They have some narrower, thinner tread in the middle with some wider, thicker tread outside, and I think that gives it allows it to keep the road noise down a bit while still giving it a good aggressive look from the outside. Not to mention the functionality of having those wider treads when it comes to actually clearing the treads out when you're going off-road. So there you have it. I think that's just about anything, or I think that is just about everything to cover, or all the important stuff to cover. If I left something out, or you guys are curious about something, always leave it down in the comments below and I'll get back to you guys the best I can to answer your questions. If I can't answer it, I'll try to direct you in the direction that you can find the answers. It's absolutely amazing to me just how much of a difference wheels and tires can make on the look of a truck. This has been something I've been wanting to do for a very long time. I was kind of waiting for the set that I bought it with to wear down a little more so I could justify buying new tires. I got to the point and pulled the trigger, and I am super happy with it. Yeah, I can't say that enough. This video is probably getting long enough. Don't want to make it drag on for too long. I know I'm basically saying the same thing over, saying how happy I am, but it is what it is. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys like the new setup on the truck. As always, like I say, leave a thumbs up if you like the video, comments down below, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.